In a certain village nestled deep within the heart of Africa, surrounded by lush greenery and mountains that touched the sky, lived three young souls bound by a love that defied tradition. Two sisters, Tamala and Bibusa, were renowned for their beauty and grace, each radiating a charm that captivated the village. The young man, Kafupi, humble yet strong, had a spirit as wild as the rivers that flowed nearby. Though their hearts intertwined, their love was considered forbidden by their parents and the customs of their ancestors. Such a union was seen as a disruption to the order of their people, a love that dared to defy the unwritten rules. But love, like a stubborn river, finds its way. And so, despite the looming shadow of tradition and whispers of elders, Tamala, Bibusa, and Kafupi followed the path their hearts had carved. Their story would unfold, one that would test the strength of their bonds and the resilience of their spirits, all under the watchful eyes of their village and the spirits of the land.
The twins shared everything, including a hidden affection for Kafupi. However, their love for him was met with a fierce wall of disapproval from their parents. "This boy has no status, no family wealth," their father warned. "He can't offer you the future we have planned." "But he has kindness," Tamala would insist, her voice firm but soft, while Bibusa would nod, her eyes bright with longing. The sisters knew Kafupi's worth was greater than material wealth. He was a man of integrity, of compassion, a rare spirit they cherished. As the girls' love for Kafupi became apparent, whispers filled the village. The elders grew concerned, fearing that the sisters' rebellious affection might disrupt the harmony of tradition. Seeking to put an end to this forbidden romance, the village headman took matters into his own hands. One evening, he summoned Kafupi, and despite the young man's protests, he was locked in a small chamber near the headman's hut. It was a place reserved for those who strayed from the village's moral path, meant to discipline wayward spirits. Inside the quiet solitude of the chamber, Kafupi's mind wandered to the twin sisters who had captured his heart. He knew their love for him was strong, but he questioned if he was worthy of the risk they had taken. Yet the thought of Tamala's gentle smile and Bibusa's warm laughter filled his heart with a strength he had never known. Despite being thrown into the dark place by the village headman, Kafupi's love for the twin sisters, Bibusa and Tamala, never wavered. He continued to cry out in the darkness, his heart aching with longing. Driven by his desire, he pushed against the confines of his prison, determined to escape and be reunited with his loved ones. Finally, the day arrived when he was released from his cell. Without hesitation, Kafupi rushed to his parents and declared, "I have fallen in love with Tamala, and I want to marry her." But his parents were shocked and dismayed, exclaiming, "Impossible! How can that be? You cannot marry both sisters. It's not allowed in our village. That's why you were imprisoned in the first place." Undeterred, Kafupi's determination only grew stronger. He brought the twin sisters to his village home, and in the traditional African way, he took them as his wives, with the village headman eventually following suit. As is the custom in some African cultures, the sisters presented themselves to Kafupi, and he accepted them as his wives. The village headman eventually acknowledged the union, and Kafupi's love for the twin sisters was finally fulfilled. Days passed, and though he was kept away from the outside world, his love for them only deepened, growing with each memory. Unable to bear the separation, Tamala and Bibusa defied their parents and the village elders. Under the cover of darkness, they visited Kafupi, bringing him food and sharing whispered promises of love and unity. Each visit strengthened their resolve, and they swore to each other that no barrier could keep them apart from the man they adored. As the villagers learned of the twins' visits, tension reached a breaking point. The village headman called a meeting, declaring that love must be guided by the village's values, not reckless emotions. He questioned the loyalty of Tamala and Bibusa to their family's honor, yet the sisters stood resolute. "Love cannot be forced into confinement, nor should it be denied," Tamala spoke firmly, her voice unwavering. Bibusa added, "Kafupi is a part of us, and we would rather be shamed than live without him." Their words stirred something in the hearts of the elders. They saw the purity of the sisters' love and Kafupi's honorable nature. Realizing that perhaps the values of love, loyalty, and respect for the heart's truth were just as important as tradition, the village headman lowered his feathered staff. "Kafupi," he spoke, If your intentions are as true as these girls believe, prove it by honoring the spirit of our village and by standing with them in unity. In a joyous turn of fate, the village gathered to celebrate the union of Kafupi with Tamala and Bibusa. Although unconventional, the celebration marked a new era in the village where love and tradition coexisted harmoniously. Under the light of a golden sunset, the village danced, sang, and rejoiced, celebrating not just a union of love, but a triumph of resilience, compassion, and respect for the power of the human heart. Kafupi nodded, vowing to support Tamala and Bibusa as they sought to honor both their love and the village's ways.